Franklin's got it, gets a goal. Hawthorn stretch the lead.
Hawthorn making a charge to the GF. They might be on their way now. Brilliant, Cloke, goal. Rioli will kick it. That is delicious.
It's on the way, and it splits the middle.
And Collingwood with a kick deep in the pocket. He's kicked the goal.
The biggest kick of the night. He's kicked the goal. Rising on the boots. He's kicked a magnificent goal.
It's the best match of 2011. And Collingwood win.
An extraordinary win on Friday night, and the two heavyweights, Collingwood and Geelong, will meet on Saturday afternoon. A man that will be around the half-forward territories, Travis Cloke. Welcome to you.
Good morning, guys.
Before we get talking about the match, Rob and I discussed this on Friday night. We dream, Rob and I, about playing in prelims and grand finals, and there was a moment on Friday night that I reckon every kid around Australia would have dreamt, and we just got it here for you. Can you just explain what you're feeling at this very point in front of 75,000 after kicking a seriously important goal?
Yeah, it was probably the moment I've been waiting for, is to kick that goal, that important one, and I probably had a shot a couple of minutes beforehand and missed it, and really wanted to take my opportunity to the next one. And when I saw it going through, yeah, just relief in the mind, and just so happy that it went through and it put us up, and the situation we wanted to be in.
Travis, when you were walking back, were you nervous?
A little bit, but at the same time, I just kind of blocked everything out. Thought to myself, all right, let's get composed, take a few breaths. All right, normal routine, 5 steps, walking, have a few running steps, and just kick it. Let's just go back to basics.
So the routine worked. That all that hours and hours you put into training, it all worked for that 1 minute.
Yeah, exactly. When I took the mark and started walking back and actually looked up at the scoreboard and going, geez, I've got a bit of an important kick here. And yeah, went back and thought, all right, that's it. Let's go to what I do every day. And yeah, the routine work, which is the one thing I've been after all year.
Well done.
Well, let's go to what has been described as the best match of the year. The results, it was 3 points. The Pies, they trailed by 17 at three-quarter time. It was an Insta classic, a game of inches and bounces and an ounce of luck, and the difference between playing in a grand final and watching on was 3 points. Lethal, it was simply a stunning match.
Well, it was. Sometimes you go to the MCG and the size looks different. It looked a small ground on Friday night. Every contest was exactly that. There was just a lot of players around the footy. Try and keep the Seagulls away. They had the Eagles in the stand. Helped early, but I think the Seagulls worked out they weren't coming at them. Hawthorn were really good early. They got the fly. Tarrant was good on Franklin, but Franklin was still able to conjure up 3 really good goals. But they seemed to have the better movement early in the game, Hawthorn, and all of a sudden they were in front. Of course, they had the 17-point lead at three-quarter time, and they looked the most likely. But the last quarter was just highlight after highlight. You can talk structures all you like, but the old individual brilliance was fantastic. Hodge takes the big mark in the forward line, and then it just ebbed and flowed through the final quarter as shots were created. Swan got that stoppage goal in the forward 50. All of a sudden, Collingwood in front. A lot of Hawthorn supporters think video referral would be nice. And then, of course, when Franklin kicked that goal, Hawthorn have now regained the lead. It was just ebbing and flowing. Collingwood looked like they were just finishing a little stronger. Got a feeling Jordan Lewis there wasn't sure whether he was going to jump third up in the contest, in the ruck contest. And, of course, Ball kicked the last goal. But it was just a magnificent, close, tense game.
What about this guy sitting next to us? 3 goals, dominant, strong. Moment arrived, and he grasped the moment.
Well, the 5 contested marks, and I mean, really, the contested marks in the forward 50, they're the hardest thing in footy. Travis took them Friday night and was able to go back and nail that key goal. And Trav, you want that kick now? Like 12 months ago, would you have thought, oh, I don't know if I want that pressure kick? Is that how much your confidence has changed?
Yeah, probably last year I still wanted it and had the opportunity, but now I really believe myself that I can actually make that kick.
Yeah.
In that last quarter, Travis, you were absolutely enormous, and so were a lot of players. You seemed to do a lot of running. Was that an instructional with bad kicking and you were leading and the kicks were going out wide? Because you seemed to burn off Josh Gibson in the last quarter a little bit.
No, it's more just the way I play the game, just keep running all day. When that first siren goes, that's it, just keep running. When the last one goes, that's the end of it. And if you get knackered within it, well, that's it, just keep going, keep working. And Mick's always on me back, just keep working hard. If you're not in the game early, just keep working into it.
So it was work rate. Sorry, so that was work rate in the last quarter?
Yeah, just purely just keep turning the legs over and getting into as many contests as I can.
Describe Luke Ball for me. He appears to be the professional's professional, sort of peel your skin off the chicken type of guy.
Yeah, he just does the small things. He's been at the club for, what, 12, 18 months now, and he's been fantastic. We love him, and the last 2 weeks he's kicked the important goals each week.
There it is, here.
And what about the skipper, Travis's last quarter? His talk, he had crook ribs. He just did all the right things you'd want from your skipper in the last quarter. Yeah,
he really stands up. He really drives the boys down back, and he really puts the pressure onto all of us in the team to really lead and do the small things, because he does them week in, week out, and we can't let him be the only one doing those things.
And how is he? Do you know?
I spoke to him yesterday. Yeah, he feels pretty good. Everyone's a bit sore. They get a few knocks, but you move on. 12 hours later, your body feels great.
One player was really interesting. I don't know what you guys thought, but Dale Thomas, coming off a 3-week break, he seemed to be described as he's either 3 seconds behind the play or 3 seconds in front of the play. He really struggled. But there's one thing that Dale Thomas has done this year and the last couple of years is improved his work rate. Look at this tackle. This was a big one. Like a minute to go. This is they were either going to win or lose it right then. And Thomas has come in 9 tackles, a game high 9 tackles from Dale Thomas, which shows he might not have been able to get the pill like he usually does, but the work rate didn't drop off.
Yeah, exactly. If we were asking Dale Thomas to do that 18 months ago, he wasn't doing it. He was doing the flary things. This year he's doing the real small things, and I think that's what the AFL community's really rewarded for. They think he's just a great footballer, as we always have thought.
Tell me about grand final week before you let you disappear. What is the one thing you enjoy the most?
Probably just getting to training and seeing all the supporters come down and really enjoying the whole atmosphere that we get to enjoy on the Saturday. It's a fantastic week. As footballers, it's the week to be involved in, and the grand final parade's amazing on Friday. You go along the streets of Melbourne, see so many people, all colours, all forms, and just get down there and enjoy football.
You guys played in multiple premierships. How many for you? 5?
Well, I played in 7 grand finals and 4 but I get very envious this week. Doesn't matter how many you're involved in, you get really envious of the guys who are currently involved, whether they're players or even the coaches, the off-field people.
Yeah, it's just an amazing week. If we lost Friday night, I wouldn't be here in Melbourne this week. I wouldn't want to see other players going through it and enjoying what I want to be part of. You
get the feeling it's almost the grand final that's been about 3 years in the making.
This one, yeah, you do.
They played in a preliminary final classic game in 2007, and Geelong had the run, and Collingwood have got the ascendancy now, and it's just that sort of Balboa, Apollo Creed feel about it. I reckon it's going to be absolutely brilliant.
Trav, we're all very jealous of you. Good luck. A chance to go back to back. 110,000 if they put people on the top of the roof again. Good luck.
Thank you very much.